We're here at the Southwestern Athletic Conference Tournament. This first-round game features action between the Grambling State Tigers and the Alcorn State Braves. And here we have our two players who are the focus of our Star Watch for today's game. There's a look, Dick, at the starting lineups.
Hey, Brad, check out the power forwards. These kids are fun to watch. They've got enough skill level to carry their respective teams to victory.
Teams are ready to go, and we're ready for the tip. And after all the anticipation, we're underway. I think they're going to come with some pressure here, Dick. For two, off the glass and no good. And they go into their motion offense, working with 4 around 1 here.
I tell you, the 4 around 1 is key by the big guy inside, but the 4 people on the perimeter better be able to make perimeter shots. It's great when you got a big guy who has the multi-talented ability to step out and make the open jump shot.
Drains it. Top of the key. Sweeney picks up the foul. And he's going to pick up the foul, and oh, look at the look on his face.
I'll tell you what, he's disgusted, but so is his coach.
With a bucket. Got it. Both teams are looking to get something going here.
Tempo of the game really important here. You want to establish some good tempo.
Pushes it up. Well, thank you. There's a nice block from behind, Dick.
Yeah, that's good timing for the defense.
That trap could spell some trouble. On the elbow, they feed down to the low block. Goes up for 2. On the left side. The ball was heading south. And, of course, here, Dick, are the conference standings.
This is when you want to excel. Conference play is what it's all about, Brad.
For 2. Drains the shot. Oh, this man's in trouble. Poor judgment results in a backcourt violation.
You got to take care of the rock, baby.
And that's one too many turnovers.
Yeah, those turnovers are really a nightmare, especially when they lead to layups.
A little two-man action. With the J. And come up short. Number 10 receives the pass. He goes for 3. Doesn't go. There's a slam. This guy's really known as more of a power guy.
That comes when you're committed to being the strongest guy on the court. Every time you step on the floor, it takes an army to slow him down.
For the bucket. Off the glass and no good. Goes up with a shot. Off the mark. Fast break possibility coming.
Trying to get that ball movement, get that good spacing.
He shoots from the deep corner, and he's no good from downtown. Top of the circle, they work it around the perimeter. Comes up empty. 8 minutes left in the game clock. Turnover by the senior. Pushes it up. The Braves looking to attack now in transition. That's good. Goes up for two. Off the glass and no good. And we're going the other way. Oh, that's going to be a costly turnover, Dick.
I'll tell you, turnovers can absolutely destroy a team.
Comes up with it. It's a fast break possibility. Tries for two. Sinks the shot. The Braves have a player spotting up on the three. Dick, you got to be prepared when you go up against this team. They love to pressure the full court.
Hey, you've got that right, Mr. Nessler. They like to get in your face and force you to commit turnovers.
Makes it. About 7 minutes remaining on the game clock. Fakes a jumper. Kicks it out.
They're working hard on defense to get through those screens.
They get an open look for three. He seems determined to take the tough shot.
But they're not falling, and the offense is being totally taken out of sync.
For two, he gets it to fall. A great trap initiated by the defense. For the bucket, he gets the bucket. Looking for a good shot. He shoots from the corner. Knocked it down. Obvious foul. Well, he commits an intentional foul there to prevent the easy basket.
Well, it's a smart play, Brad, especially if you can afford to use a personal foul. I like his mentality. No easy basket.
First shot is good. It's two at the charity stripe. About 6 minutes remaining. With the jumper. Nope. Gave it up. They get out on the break. Goes up for two.
That's a basket off the break, baby.
Pushes it up. Turnover committed by the freshman. Oh, this man's in trouble. Tries for two. He buries the shot. Isolated on the outside. They work it around the arc, looking for the open jumper.
Jumper didn't look pretty, I can tell you that. That baby was ugly.
Cross court. For two. Nope. An absolute stranglehold by the defense so far tonight.
Hey, the other team is responding by throwing up quick shots, which is exactly what the defense wants.
About 5 minutes remaining. Out on the right wing. For the bucket. He hits the shot. On the dribble, gives it up.
Bad decision there by the freshman.
Gave it up. The Tigers pushing the ball in transition. Goes up for two. Off the glass and no good. Pushes it up. Montgomery fakes the shot. That spin move's not going to work against a defense like that.
I tell you, they did a great job scouting post play because they were really anticipating the spin.
Tries for two. Oh, yes. Pushes it up. For two. Makes the shot. 4 minutes left on the game clock. Dick, you got to be prepared when you go up against this team. They love to pressure in the full court.
Hey, you've got that right, Mr. Nessler. They like to get in your face and force you to commit turnovers.
Missed the jumper. For the bucket. No. On the left side. They work it around the perimeter. Goes up for two. Gets it to fall. Strong with the ball and strong with a finish.
You know, he did a great job putting the ball on the floor and getting to the basket.
Moving it around the perimeter. Pump fakes. Gets it back out. That spin move's not going to work against a defense like that.
I tell you, they did a great job scouting post play because they were really anticipating the spin.
We're at the 3-minute mark. In the lane.
Excellent jump shot right there.
Pushes it up. Number 34 takes it away. Way out on the right wing. Takes the jumper. What do you think, Dick?
They need a timeout here, Brad. Look at that spacing.
Thinks about the shot. Tries for two. He drains it. Dick, you got to be prepared when you go up against this team. They love to pressure in the full court.
Hey, you've got that right, Mr. Nessler. They like to get in your face and force you to commit turnovers.
2 minutes left on the game clock. Looking for a good shot. From the corner, nails a sweet jumper. They go into the low block. Up fake. For two. Too strong. On the left side. For the bucket. Can't get it to go. That one's blocked from behind.
Great rotation by the D. I love it.
And has it rejected.
Defense did a great job with that block shot.
That one's off. Tries for two. Gets it to go. We're at the 1 minute mark. They'd like to get it inside to the low block. It sticks. For two. He can't get the hoop to fall. Entry pass in the paint. He hammers it home.
You can almost see that coming. They were a little bit lazy on the defensive end. Mr. Excitement with that jam.
The missed shot. Shot clock is dead. The man might be in a little bit of trouble here, Dick. For the bucket. Tickles the twine. Pushes it up. Swatted from behind.
Never saw him coming, Brad.
Off the glass and no good. He draws a foul. Well, I don't know if there's such a thing as a good foul, but that might have been one right there, Dick.
Hey, Mr. Nessler, I like that type of play. He's saying to the defense, no easy baskets for you. We're going to force you to make shots. You know, with him in the lineup, they've got one of the toughest things to get in sports. Experience. But remember, Brad, experience doesn't always come from being on the court. It comes in many different ways.
Got them both.
He converts on that free throw line, and that's major.
Number 21 is charged with the foul. First personal foul. And, of course, his season average.
Every game you have to bring it. It doesn't matter if you have 2 points or 20. Everybody in the squad has to be ready to get it done if they're called upon.
Montgomery has been coined as one of the best sophomores in college basketball.
The sophomore jinx isn't a problem for him. He continues to shine and improve, which is exactly what you want.
At the half, the Tigers are up by 12. Montgomery has played a lackluster half. What do they need to get back in this thing, you think, Dick?
It always starts with great defense. If they can't stop the opposing team from scoring, even if they shoot the lights out in the second half, they're still too far behind to even a score.
When we get going here today, these will be some of the keys that each team will be paying special attention to all day long.
We've seen a lot of action and some impressive play here today. A look at these numbers can give you an idea of who's been doing what.
Looks like they're going to go with a full-court man-to-man press, Dick. Goes up for two. Comes up short. He may be in some trouble here. Out on the wing. Tries for two. Great shot.
Excellent spacing. That's so important to a good offensive set. It's even more important to have talented guards like they have.
Yeah, that helps. Now they'll bring it up. And we've got a change in possession here. Sideline inbounds. Foul charge. He cashed in on the layup and gets the foul.
He knew he was going to get fouled, Brad, but he took the hit like a man.
This is what he's been able to bring to the court per game so far this season.
Stats only tell part of the story, Brad. But as a coach, if you have a few players who can average double figures in multiple statistical categories, you're a lucky guy.
For two, he makes the shot.
That was absolutely phenomenal.
Both teams are looking to get something going here. No good from the field.
Wow, what hops, baby, what hops.
The shooting guard takes the pass. For the bucket, off the glass and no good. Great block shot. Jumper won't go. On the dribble, gives it up. Goes up for two. He's money with the shot. Pushes it up. Tries for two. Shot off. Great defensive clinic put on by this young man tonight, Dick.
You betcha. He's giving the offense the blues.
He tries the jumper. Gets the J to fall. Pushes it up. For two. Scorches the net. Number 10. His modest performance is bringing down his confidence level.
Brad, he's at what many people call a funk. Emotionally, he's got to turn things around.
For the bucket. Goes in. On the left side. There's the fake. And a momentary look from three-point land. And score it. 8 minutes left in the game clock. The Braves look like they want to use their defense to speed up this game.
You know, pressuring in the full court is a great tactic if you have the horses. Otherwise, it doesn't make much sense to play full court defense, Brad.
Number 10 is whistled for the foul. Well, if there is such a thing as a good foul, that was probably it.
Sure was, Brad. He fouled to prevent the easy basket.
McElroy steps to the line. Definitely one of the better free throw shooters on this team.
I think that's one thing he takes a great deal of pride in. He realizes the importance of free throws. Makes those free throws count. He wants to go back on that campus as BMOC. Big man on campus, baby.
Here's a block from behind.
My man was on a mission.
Nice shot. Dick, you got to be prepared when you go up against this team. They love to pressure in a full court.
Hey, you've got that right, Mr. Nessler. They like to get in your face and force you to commit turnovers.
Boy, assist-to-turnover ratios are big, and that's a big turnover.
I'll tell you, they're turning the ball over too often. You can't win when you do that.
For two. He comes up empty. About 7 minutes remaining. Ball stripped. Tries to get around the trap, but he can't do it.
Well done. Great trap.
They got it. The Braves in transition for the bucket. Off the glass and no good. Number 10 takes the feed. Goes up for two. He doesn't get the hoop. Top of the key. Nice hops. Dick, you got to be prepared when you go up against this team. They love to pressure in a full court.
Hey, you've got that right, Mr. Nessler. They like to get in your face and force you to commit turnovers.
Jumper off the mark. We're at the 6-minute mark.
There it is, Jam City.
Dick, you got to be prepared when you go up against this team. They love to pressure in a full court.
Hey, you've got that right, Mr. Nessler. They like to get in your face and force you to commit turnovers.
The Tigers have been getting contributions from a whole bunch of players here today.
I tell you, can really cause the defense fits and throw you off on offense when a team can play strong across all 5 positions on the floor.
He may be in some trouble here. The ball stripped. Top of the circle, they work it around the perimeter. That was nice. Timeout on the floor. ESPN's coverage of the NCAA will continue after this. And after the timeout, we're all set to pick things up. Number 23 gets the ball. He shoots from the deep corner. Missed it. Buries it home. Pushes it up.
The athleticism in some of these kids, Brad, I'll tell you, it's incredible.
Dick, you got to be prepared when you go up against this team. They love to pressure in a full court.
Hey, you've got that right, Mr. Nessler. They like to get in your face and force you to commit turnovers.
The point guard with the ball. We're at the 5-minute mark. There's the rejection. On the inside. Tries for two. You betcha. The Braves are looking, Dick, to force a tempo by extending their defense.
You know, forcing your opponent to play in a full court is a great idea if you have the athleticism to play that style, Brad. Otherwise, you may not be very successful pressuring in the full court.
Inside for two. Sinks it. How about the great job of getting to the basket right there, Dick?
That's a great take, Brad. That puts pressure on the defense when you go to the hoop like that.
Off the mark. For the bucket. Knocks it down. They've got a 3-point shooter spotting up. The skip pass is picked off. The point guard takes the feed. We're at the 4-minute mark. Jumper scorches the net with a J. Pushes it up. He shoots from the corner.
Jumper didn't look pretty, I can tell you that. That baby was ugly.
And going the other way in transition. Gets the rejection. Well, it looked like he had an easy basket coming up, but the defense commits the foul instead.
Great play there, Brad. He was able to foul him in order to prevent the easy basket.
Good. They're seeing them all fall from the line tonight.
That's a crucial plus down the stretch, Brad.
Both shots good. No problem so far at the free throw line tonight, Dick.
Well, they're making the most of the free ones.
Goes up for two. He doesn't get the hook with a great block. And we'll head back down to the other end. Let's take another look at our star watch. Working it around the perimeter. Yes! This one is shaping up to be a barn burner, Dick.
At this point in the game, clock management and execution are really important. The team that does these things well will win, I guarantee it.
It's good. About 3 minutes remaining. Dick, you got to be prepared when you go up against this team. They love to pressure in the full court.
Hey, you've got that right, Mr. Nessler. They like to get in your face and force you to commit turnovers.
He puts up the J. He makes the jumper.
Up and inside.
There's the fake. Here comes the ball screen. For the deuce. Rims out. Trying to come up with a steal, and they do. Well, it commits an intentional foul there to prevent the easy basket.
Well, it's a smart play, Brad, especially if you can afford to use a personal foul. I like his mentality. No easy baskets.
That line is really being good to him tonight, Dick.
That line's always good, Brad. These guys just have to make good use of it.
Got them both.
Oh, he drained it. Nothing but nylon, MBN.
Tries for two. The layup is good. Dick, you got to be prepared when you go up against this team. They love to pressure in the full court.
Hey, you've got that right, Mr. Nessler. They like to get in your face and force you to commit turnovers.
For the bucket. With the layup. On the wing. He hits it. They're going to move it around the perimeter. He shoots. He misses the jumper. Takes away the pass. Lays it up. 2-point game. The Braves are cranking things up at the defensive end, and they're going to extend that pressure.
An aggressive move on their part, Brad. They'll be looking to force some turnovers.
Great defense.
Good drive right there. Good penetration. Unusual mistake there by the senior.
Pushes it up. Goes up for two. He gets the bucket to fall. Dick, you got to be prepared when you go up against this team. They love to pressure the full court.
Hey, you've got that right, Mr. Nessler. They like to get in your face and force you to commit turnovers.
With a layup. That brings the lead to 8 points, Dick.
But 8 points doesn't secure a win at this point, Brad.
Coach calls a timeout. We'll be back with more in a moment. I get a feeling they've changed things up a little bit, Dick.
We'll see what they come up with, Brad. It'll be interesting to see who responds how out of the timeout, Brad.
Work the perimeter.
Spacing's so important. Get 15 to 17 feet apart. Wow, look at him rotate over.
They're working around the perimeter, and we're going the other way. Well, it's time to start fouling. They got to stop the clock, Dick. They'll throw it in from the side. And they continue to foul to stop the clock. The offense sets up from the sideline. stopped for the foul. Ball's coming from the sideline. This start-the-bus moment, courtesy of our good friends at State Farm. And they continue to foul to stop the clock. Shot clock is dead. And the clock stopped for the foul. It's tough when almost everyone on the floor can knock down their free throw.
You know, when everyone on the floor can convert from the line, it makes the team very tough, especially down the stretch when the opposition is trying to foul.
They'll work it around the arc. Unloads. Scorches the net with a J. The lead is now 7 points.
This game is still up for grabs, Brad.
Fakes the shot. Kicks it out. He goes for three. Nails the sweet jumper. Did a great job of getting to the hoop on that one, Richard.
I tell you, he's really attacking the goal. He's going in fearless, and he's absolutely attacking the defense.
He had to hurry that one. He misses the J. Alcorn State really showed up to play today, Dick.
I'll tell you, Brad, their execution down the stretch proved too much for the opposition to overcome. They have 1 day off now, and then it's back to the hardwood for a full, tough second-round match.
Brad Nessler saying so long for my partners, Dick Vitale and Aaron Andrews. Thanks for joining us. Dick, you can forget that first-round win. These coaches have to tell their kids it's one and done in this second-round game between the Alabama State Hornets and the Alcorn State Braves. There's a look, Dick, at the starting lineups.
There might not be lights in the arena after the game if these two guards shoot them out like they're capable.
All right, buckle up, folks. Here we go.
Tips up, and the game is on, baby.
I think they're going to come with some pressure here, Dick. McElroy picks up the foul. First team foul. Oh, and he's not going to be happy with that call.
Well, it's a silly foul right there, but look at his face. His facial expression tells it all.
Here's a look at each team's record, both their conference and their overall marks.
You always want to do well in conference games. I guarantee that getting the conference title is a goal for every team in America.
On the right side, number 12 is called for the foul. First team foul. Oh, and you can see the frustration as he picks up the foul.
Oh, that's a bad foul right there, Brad.
And they go into their motion offense, working with 4 around 1 here.
Well, you know, the key to this offense, you better have a big guy on the inside who can be effective, and then a big guy who has versatility, who can step out. And they certainly have the elements to make this offense work.
Controlling the ball. A whistle and a foul. Coach not happy on the sideline. Well, if there is such a thing as a good foul, that was probably it.
Sure was, Brad. He fouled to prevent the easy basket.
And we're going to look at the numbers so far this season.
Hey, the numbers can be nice, but they can also be deceiving. You never want to judge someone purely by their averages, no matter how high or low they may seem.
Working it around the perimeter. He pump fakes. Now looking for the pick.
Hey, it's important that the dribbler really...
And it's knocked away. Great block. On the left side. Pushes it up. And our trifecta for the night. Aaron Andrews on the sideline. Dick Vitale. I'm Brad Nessler. Nice to have you along with us. Inside. Swatted from behind.
Never saw him coming, Brad.
The Braves have really made some progress in recent times.
Hey, they sure have, Brad. But I guarantee you that they want to continue on this trend.
On the left side. Looking to move it around the perimeter. Gets a hand in the way. McElroy receives the ball. Down inside. Goes up for 2. Off the glass and no good. Gave it up. Tries for 2. Knocks it down. Pushes it up. For the bucket. Off the mark with that shot.
Excellent spacing. That's so important to a good offensive set. It's even more important to have talented guards like they have.
Yeah, that helps.
Nice hops.
This guy can really score in a variety of ways down on the low block, Dick.
I'll tell you one thing.
Swatted away.
That was really a nonchalant pass. Get that sucker out of the game, man.
Well, he commits an intentional foul there to prevent the easy basket.
Well, it's a smart play, Brad, especially if you can afford to use a personal foul. I like his mentality. No easy basket.
It's the second shot.
It looks as though they have a shooter spotting up.
Dick, you got to be prepared when you go up against this team. They love to pressure in the full court.
Hey, you've got that right, Mr. Nessler. They like to get in your face and force you to commit turnovers. Up and inside.
Around 8 minutes and has it rejected.
Defense did a great job with that blocked shot.
Pushes it up. And the slam. Let's check in with Aaron Andrews and what she's got in store for us, Aaron.
Coach has been very animated over here on the sidelines. His team is doing a great job of following strategy and playing that up-tempo style. I'm sure he'll continue to encourage them over the course of the game to ensure they don't stray away from what's working.
Aaron Andrews, our sideline correspondent. All of you know that with an additional insight there. Now on the run. For 2. You betcha. Goes up for 2. He gets it to fall. About 7 minutes remaining in the game clock. Whistle blown. That's a backcourt infraction.
You can't make those kind of mistakes in games like these, Brad.
Oh, that's going to be a costly turnover, Dick.
I'll tell you, turnovers can absolutely destroy a team.
From right in the circle. What should they do here, Dick?
I'd call a timeout and see what's going on out there. There's definitely some miscommunication happening.
Timeout on the floor. ESPN's coverage of the NCAA will continue after this. Can we expect a little change in direction here, Dick?
I wouldn't be surprised if the schemes change somewhat.
McElroy getting after it and saves it. Montgomery keeps it in. Tries for two. Nice shot. Pushes it up for the bucket. That's good. Dick, you got to be prepared when you go up against this team. They love to pressure in the full court.
Hey, you've got that right, Mr. Nessler. They like to get in your face and force you to commit turnovers.
Top of the circle, they work it around the perimeter. Knocks it down. This guy's one of those blue-collar type of players, isn't he, Dick?
Not everyone is skilled and has a great shooting touch. There's a place for the blue-collar types. They contribute best when they're doing the dirty stuff.
6 minutes. Blocked! He's money with the shot. Pushes it up. He's got a nice shot fake. Loose ball save. Loose ball. Great play. Loose ball and batted in. Turnover committed by the freshman. Goes up for two. Drains it. Pushes it up. Tries for two. Off the glass and no good. On the left side. Trying to feed inside. For the bucket. Drains the shot.
Take some pride on it.
Great block shot.
I love that block shot, Brad. Really gives you a lot of momentum.
They've got him trapped. About 5 minutes remaining. There's a high percentage shot.
Wow, what hops, baby, what hops.
Strips the ball.
They keep forcing them to set up in a half court. Great finish off the transition, Brad.
And it's heading out of bounds. No, great save. Now they work it around the perimeter. Play results in a backcourt violation.
You have to take care of the rock, baby.
They work it around the perimeter. For two. Scorches the net. The Braves are really looking to turn up the pressure and the overall game tempo with this press, Dick.
I'll tell you, it looks like they want the tempo to be at the higher end of the spectrum. This will definitely impact the pace.
Way out on top, control of the ball. Well, I don't know if there's such a thing as a good foul, but that might have been one right there, Dick.
Hey, Mr. Nessler, I like that type of play. He's saying to the defense, no easy baskets for you. We're going to force you to make shots.
It's the first shot. Free throw is good. The Braves want to up the pressure here, Dick, and I think they're going to change the tempo of the game with their defense.
You know, it's a great decision, Brad, if you have the right personnel to play full-court defense.
Goes up for two. He can't get the bucket to fall. Now trying to feed the low block. Tries for two. He nails the bucket. Dick, you got to be prepared when you go up against this team. They love to pressure the full court.
Hey, you've got that right, Mr. Nestler. They like to get in your face and force you to commit turnovers.
And a timeout's called. We got a break in the action. Stay tuned for more NCAA basketball coverage. And after the timeout, we're all set to pick things up. Isolated on the outside. They're working around the arc, looking for the open jumper. For the bucket. Off the glass and no good. On the dribble, gives it up for two. Great shot. Three minutes left in the game clock. Goes up for two. You can't miss those easy ones. Hugh, pump fakes. A little two-man action. Jumper.
He got off the nice shot off the dribble by running the defender into that solid screen. Terrific block shot, though. He's a dominator blocking shots on the interior.
Buries it home. Dick, you got to be prepared when you go up against this team. They love to pressure the full court.
Hey, you've got that right, Mr. Nestler. They like to get in your face and force you to commit turnovers.
About 2 minutes remaining. And it's stripped. Active hands. The Hornets are on the run. Tries for two. Off the glass and no good.
Coach looking to change his lineup.
Oh, it looked like he had an easy basket coming up, but the defense commits some foul instead.
Great play there, Brad. He was able to foul him in order to prevent the easy basket.
It goes in. Gets them both to fall. They've got a three-point shooter spotting up. They work the perimeter. From three-point territory. Missed it. For the bucket. It's good. Strong with the ball and strong with a finish.
Doing a wonderful job putting the ball on the floor and getting into the painted area. That's a high post screen. Goes for the lane.
Number 34 is whistled for the foul. Fourth team foul. Well, if there is such a thing as a good foul, that was probably it.
Sure was, Brad. He fouled to prevent the easy basket.
Almost guaranteed points every time this guy steps to the line.
He really knows how to focus in on the target during free throws.
He makes them both. They're nailing the free ones tonight, Mr. Vitale.
Hey, this is where you win and lose games, Brad.
Dick, you got to be prepared when you go up against this team. They love to pressure the full court.
Hey, you've got that right, Mr. Nestler. They like to get in your face and force you to commit turnovers.
About a minute remaining. For two, it sticks. Dick, you got to be prepared when you go up against this team. They love to pressure the full court.
Hey, you've got that right, Mr. Nestler. They like to get in your face and force you to commit turnovers.
And let's take a look at a player who's really having a good game here tonight.
Hey, you know he's been excellent, Brad. He's been efficient. He's been focused. What a goody performance. And giving his team great chance to win.
Moving it around the perimeter. He does the sweet fake shot on the left side. On the elbow, they feed down to the low block. Well, he commits an intentional foul there to prevent the easy basket.
Well, it's a smart play, Brad, especially if we can afford to use a personal foul. I like his mentality. No easy basket.
No problem so far at the free throw line tonight, Dick.
Well, they're making the most of the free ones.
Those free throws go. They're shooting extremely well from the stripe tonight, Dick.
Yeah, they're making their coaches look good for making them shoot extra free throws every day. Trying to get that ball movement, get that good spacing.
Number 25, modest play is having a negative effect on his composure. Emotionally, he couldn't be much lower, I don't think.
Man, I see a young man who's struggling at both ends of the court.
The Braves are looking, Dick, to force the tempo by extending their defense.
You know, forcing your opponent to play in a full court is a great idea if you have the athleticism to play that style, Brad. Otherwise, you may not be very successful pressuring in the full court.
Goes up for two. Yikes, misses the easy one. At the end of the first half, the Braves lead by 20. Alcorn State is showing tremendous accuracy from the floor in the first half, partner.
They're so well coached, man. Working the ball around for the high percentage shot. That's a lot of maturity, man. They really are a mature basketball team.
Montgomery receives the pass. Tries for two. Makes it. They've got him trapped here, Dick.
Look at that trap, Brad.
Pushes it up. Goes up. The missed shot. Now they'll bring it up. And a momentary look from three-point land. The freshman commits a turnover. Here we go on the break. For the bucket. He makes the shot. Pushes it up. Number 12 is charged with the foul. Second personal foul. Well, I don't know if there's such a thing as a good foul, but that might have been one right there, Dick.
Hey, Mr. Nessler, I like that type of play. He's saying to the defense, no easy baskets for you. We're going to force you to make shots.
They got him both. They're seeing them all fall from the line tonight.
That's a crucial plus down the stretch, Brad. I say forget about it, and then he does a little dribbling act here and turns it over.
For two. Not this time. Goes up for two. There was no doubt about that one. When he's got the ball, he's a threat to get to the rim.
I tell you, he really has natural ability. Uses his athleticism to break down the defense. Really effective off the dribble.
Tries for two. Off the glass and no good. Looking for a good shot. For the bucket. Got it. Number 34 will definitely be one of the top picks in the draft next year if he decides to go that route.
Wow, must be such a great feeling for him to know that he's one of the elite players. Definitely something to be proud of.
Working around the perimeter.
Nice fake.
Kicks it out. For two. Oh, yes. The Braves are really looking to turn up the pressure and the overall game tempo with this press, Dick.
I'll tell you, it looks like they want the tempo to be at the higher end of the spectrum. This will definitely impact the pace. Wow, what hops, baby, what hops.
Alley-oop. Number 21 takes the feed. And we're at the 8-minute mark. Goes up for two. Tickles a twine. Besides pushing the ball in transition and getting quick scores, Dick, what are some of the other things we can expect to see from up-tempo teams?
Up-tempo teams are all about speed and athleticism. Players who can play up-tempo and maintain a high skill level are unique and highly sought after.
Number 25 receives the pass. The Braves in attack mode. Cross court. The Hornets now looking for a basket in transition. His shot blocked from behind.
He set him up nicely.
Off the glass and no good. We're at the 7-minute mark. Foul charge. Oh, it looked like he had an easy basket coming up, but the defense commits a foul instead.
Great play there, Brad. He was able to foul him in order to prevent the easy basket.
The Hornets are a pretty good free throw shooting team, Dick.
I don't know exactly what it is, but these guys take great pride in their free throw shooting. Makes those free throws count. He wants to go back on that campus as BMOC. Big man on campus, baby.
Here comes the ball screen. On the outside. Here's a block from behind.
My man was on a mission.
Loose ball and batted in. Pushing in transition.
That's a basket off the break, baby.
Pushes it up. The freshman has a brain cramp there and commits a turnover. He hammers it home.
You can almost see that coming. They were a little bit lazy on the defensive end. Mr. Excitement with that jam.
Looking for a good shot. Goes up for two. He missed. Inside. In the lane. Scores it. 6 minutes left on the game clock. Way out on top. Control of the ball. That was nice.
Great effort defensively. He says, thou shalt not enter thy lane, baby. Get it out of here. I'm the landlord.
And the jam. There was no doubt about that one. The Braves are looking, Dick, to force the tempo by extending their defense.
You know, forcing your opponent to play in the full court is a great idea if you have the athleticism to play that style, Brad. Otherwise, you may not be very successful pressuring in the full court.
Tries for two. He buries it. About 5 minutes remaining in the game clock. For the bucket. Gets it to fall. Dick, you got to be prepared when you go up against this team. They love to pressure the full court.
Hey, you've got that right, Mr. Nestler. They like to get in your face and force you to commit turnovers.
Work the perimeter.
Spacing's so important. Get 15 to 17 feet apart.
Nope. They look to get it to the inside. Goes up with it. Nails the J. They'll work it around the arc. A little two-man action. It's a team effort across the board so far today, Dick.
When you have guys that want to win, you're going to get different players stepping up in different ways. When it's about the W, individual numbers aren't important.
That one finds its way out of bounds, but we'll keep it right here. Gave it up. He shoots from left of the circle. Missed the jumper. Rejects it. On the outside. Takes the medium range jumper. Off the mark. On the dribble, gives it up. Goes up for two. He misses it. The point guard takes the feed. Takes his jumper and score it. Looks like the defender's a little bit tired out there.
This is no time to be tired. Get a sub if you need a break.
Jumper won't go. Out on the wing. The Hornets are going to have to really be aggressive moving forward, won't they, Dick?
They'll have to be at their best in order to get back into this game, Brad. They may be equipped.
He makes the block.
Look at that spacing.
He shoots from the corner. Knocked it down. Nothing but joy and delight in the stands right now. These fans realize that this game is out of reach, Dick.
That's what the fans came to see. Their team win. 5 points, 10 points, 20 points. It doesn't matter.
On the right side. Tries for two. He comes up empty. Makes the shot. Way out on top. Controlling the ball. He can't get the hoop to fall. The man might be in a little bit of trouble here, Dick. 2 minutes left on the game clock. For the bucket. Too strong. There's a slam.
Great execution. That's offensive efficiency at its best.
The Braves now looking for a basket in transit, and it's blocked. Nice pass to the low block. Good defensive. That one goes back from whence it came. Number 34 with the foul. Second team foul. Well, if there is such a thing as a good foul, that was probably it.
Sure was, Brad. He fouled to prevent the easy basket.
He goes to the line. Gets his first. Dick, they're really getting it done from the line tonight, aren't they?
And a surprisingly collective effort, Brad. He converts on that free throw line, and that's major.
The Braves are cranking things up at the defensive end, and they're going to extend that pressure.
An aggressive move on their part, Brad. They'll be looking to force some turnovers.
Way out on top, controlling the ball. Dick, he's just taking too many bad shots.
And I don't think he's done yet, Brad.
Top of the circle, they work it around the perimeter. Goes. About a minute remaining in the game clock. The Braves are looking, Dick, to force the tempo by extending their defense.
You know, forcing your opponent to play in a full court is a great idea if you have the athleticism to play that style, Brad. Otherwise, you may not be very successful pressuring in the full court. The freshman's a bit careless with the ball.
Gave it up. He goes for three. Gets the J to fall. On the dribble, gives it up.
Silly mistake.
Working it around the perimeter. The Braves pushing the ball in transition.
I tell you, nothing like having those legs, man, where you bounce right off the floor.
For two. With the layup. Looking to move it around the perimeter. He goes up with it. Scorches the net with a J. Pushes it up. He shoots the jumper. Nails the jumper. He launches the bomb. Alcorn State advances to the conference championship.
This really isn't too much of a surprise to anyone who has watched these kids play. They've played with heart and determination all year, and the title game won't be any different.
It's been a fun game, and as always, my partners alongside have enjoyed you being with us. For Dick Vitale and Aaron Andrews, I'm Brad Nessler. Good night, everybody.